All right, the glories of good food. Now, lots of people think they know good food, but there's a certain ruggedness that comes with flavor and personality. You know, this whole idea that bread brings us together around the table. Well, certain people have certain gifts with expressing the true nature of that. I think we call them chefs. So, I'm here with my friend Bunkle, and we're out in the forest in this beautiful mossy paradise. We're gonna get ready to feast like kings.
Can I do something stupid?
Yeah.
If you like it?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. Just shake. That's not good.
Ah!
That's why I'm putting on that tuna. I'm Bunkle and I'm starving. Oh, get the party started. A little hotter. Let me blow out that flame. 4 kilos of sugar and some of that nice champagne yeast. That brings the alcohol level up, because if you use wild yeast, it's really low alcohol. And then you brew it as long as you can until you're forced into trying it, and then once you try it, it's all over with the crying. Time has come. Got the skillet all blazing up. So I like to cut the steaks a little fat, so you can just go on the fat side. Stand them up, let them warm up. Store-bought one, those are the same way with that. Use those as buddies. And then the oil will tell us if we're level or not. Bigger mushrooms, because sometimes mushrooms don't have to be burnt. Here's the thing, when it gets a little too hot like this, let's just throw a little brewski on there, and then we're gonna flop it over. Give it some more. Everybody knows if you sear meat, right, it kills all the pathogens. But the most part is, all the moisture inside doesn't leak out. It stays inside, and when you rest it, that moisture actually builds up. Ooh, look at that! Don't want any cedar bits on there. So here we go. We're just gonna flip floppy these on there. Look at that! Get back here. Oh. People might say that's overdone. It is not, folks. And let me just scoop those on there. Come on, everybody out of the bathtub. There we go. Now, this is ready for the hacking, but we gotta wait about 5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
You know, right? So I come back there and he's got spurs all over the ground. Just like in the tongue of Mother Nature, right there. I like it medium rare, because you know why? It's easier to chew. It's more tender. I think your body just craves it. Oh.
How is it?
Juicy.
Yeah.
I like random sizes, because you never know. Sometimes burnt tastes better, sometimes raw tastes better.
Yeah, that looks great. That looks beautiful. Keep doing that for a little bit. Ooh, doesn't that look good, Bunks?
Oh man.
A little bit of color. You do like your veggies, don't you?
Oh yeah. Well, peppers and mushrooms and onions go great with steak, right? So the next one we're gonna do a big Porterhouse T-Bone. Yeah, I need some butter on there. Always gets the party started. I always put a bit of oil with the butter so the butter doesn't burn. There we go. And then just for the butter, I'm going to salt that again. Now, steak is rested. It is time for him to shine.
Slowly, yeah.
And we're going to rub that around first. Give it one more minute, then I'll flip it there. Look at it. Oh, look at that. Seared. Oh, looks burnt. Who cares? This is cooking on a fire. We're not cooking at a studio or anything like that. Let all that juices absorb. I don't mind charred. I mean, if anybody knows about outdoor cooking, burnt tastes better than raw. A little extra seasoning. I don't know. If you guys don't like salt, well, something wrong with my old trusty old stick. Granddad maybe might have met one, right? But to meet you lot right now, doing what we're doing, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I'm a fucking famous star or anything. I just love doing what it's been resting for a while now, so a little butter. So what I like to do is just smear that on there. You can tell it's been resting because it's not that hot, right? So we're going to stand the meat up, ride the bone out. Oh, you can see it's nice and rare in there. Then, ride this part. Get that off. Just pull it. Yeah, you don't have to, doesn't have to be perfect, right? Okay, so grain runs that way, so we want to cut it this way. And everybody at home, if they got smell-o-vision or drool-o-vision. Drool-o-vision, that's a new one.
Spread it apart, yeah.
Yeah, just rub that butter all over that. And this is the tenderloin, that's the same as that. So we're gonna cut that a little thinner. because you want it to melt in your mouth. Your food, right? Because we're not sitting here in a gourmet restaurant during the pandemic, starving to death. No, we're gonna make this like an excellent occasion. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, see? Nice and tender in the middle. Oh yeah, I think that's pretty good myself. And all the love. I'll smear that on there.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then everybody's like, well, what do you do with it? Well, before you do anything with it, you put more stuff on there, some burnt asparagus, just to give it some texture. And then a little more seasoning, and Bob's your uncle.
Bunkle's your uncle.
Bunkle. Yeah, there's your Uncle Bunkle, gourmet plantain. And, oh yeah, forgot one thing. A little bit of homemade hot sauce. Just got a bunch of chilies from the Okanagan, like red jalapenos and serranos and little chilies. What I did was I just salted them, cut them up, salted them, put them in some water, let them ferment for like 2 weeks. Then you get this white sort of like mold on top. Once that happens, then you know it's ready. So you take the mold off, and you get the thing, and then I just add a bit of vinegar in it to cure it, with a little bit of sugar, sugar and salt, which that preserves anything. I mean, might as well just put some formaldehyde in there, or some moonshine. That'll work too. And then, yeah, let it rip for a few more weeks. This is probably this is last summer's. So what I'm going to do, I don't want to put too much because you want to taste the veggies. Just a little splash of that, and then when you eat it, don't rub your eye.
All right,
wow, that is a plate.
Holy crap.
How are we going to eat all this? Oh, we're going to do it. When there's a will, there's a way.
Double distilled too. Double distilled. You won't even feel it.
Pretty good. Sounds good.
Right. Oh my god.
Well, the proof is in the pudding, and it's the combination of flavors, and you first eat with your eyes. So look at that platter. Look at that, and the meat underneath.
Get down. Get down. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's like the bonus from hell. Yeah, look at that. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, it's good.
If it was wild asparagus, it'd be a stringy little thing, but they cultivate it so it makes big fat doorsteps, which is really good. What we're going to do next is, I got some, not Newfoundland, it's Australian. Big difference. Got some lamb chops, which is like mini little T-bones. And we're going to just fire them on the hot grill. And I'm going to add some of my homemade mint sauce, a little Bunkle spice, some salt, heavy seasoning. And I think you guys will you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about because they're delicious. It's probably one of my favorite little hunks of meat is lamb. It's really underrated in Canada, but in Ireland, they live on the stuff. What I'm gonna do, get some napkin. Need some napkins at the snack bar. So these are like little T-bones. You wanna just, I like to do this. Probably a lot of people don't. Especially Irish people. Just because I'm Irish. Yeah, you just dry them off. The reason why lamb is expensive because nobody wants to kill a little lamb, right? You know, just heavy spice them. with the Bunkle spice, of course. I'm going to pat those down a little bit. Lamb doesn't really need a lot of spice, but I like spices. So we're gonna rub it all over. And obviously, everybody loves each other, right? Get to know each other. So then, now we put a little olive oil on it. Not much. There's some fat on there. And then we're going to, this is the secret sauce. This is the mint sauce. It's just from wild mint that I picked here in the Kootenays. Just a little vinegar and sugar and some salt. And we'll get the fire going and I'll show you how to do them. So you got your jalapeno, is what they say in the Trailer Park Boys. Jalapeno, and you got some lemon. Really like halibut, but we're gonna get halibut. We're gonna get some crab. We're just gonna fry some lemons too. A lot of people think, oh, you're just wasting your time. Why would you do that? Well, the reason why we do that, we want to season the pan with as much flavor as we can get. Lime doesn't work for it because lime rind. You ever tried to cook with it? Not very good. Just the juice is great, right? So we're gonna season that as well. Believe it or not, we're gonna season it just like we're gonna cook a steak. They're just as important as any old vegetable you're ever gonna find in the grocery store. And on top of that, we give a little beer because I don't have very much oil on it. We got a little loosey juicy. So, before you throw them down thinking you're like Johnny Ninja Lips, just stand them up. If you hang them together, kind of like crows. Crows hang together, you get shot together. You want to marble the fat down a little bit, get that little crisp, and then you flip them because you want these things rare in the middle, right? Yeah, and to me, any kind of T-bone, which is what these are, little lamb T-bones, the rarer the better. As long as you sear them, right? Get that sear on there, get that caramelization, delicious. Oh, don't be like that. Just stand up. Get them down in here in that butter that we had. Everybody gets a little trip to the bank. They get paid. Due diligence. Okay. Here, we're gonna give 1 minute on that side. Well, when the lemon starts to burn, it's kind of like the canary in the coal mine. Time to turn the meat, especially with the lamb. Lamb is so delicate. You want to get that before they drop dead. Okay, well, this is some homemade, I would say, we call it moonshine, or they call it just spirits. It's just distilled alcohol. Hopefully that catches on fire. Oh shit. The color there. They're not lying to you, they're telling you, hey man, don't forget about me because I'm starving. Yeah, you can put everything on top of them. That's just going to infuse the flavor.
Oh my god.
Give that 1 more minute and they're done. So right, so I like to use a little cedar shake just because it's, you can burn it and we don't use any plates. So nobody really knows what they really are about. But being from Ireland, or it doesn't matter, I just want, it's just like, splat them in mint sauce, like that. And then anybody, all your friends, even your neighbor's grandma, you come over, even if she doesn't have any teeth, you're gonna mow that thing like you wouldn't believe.
So lamb chops have always been a favorite of mine, but a lot of people don't like sheep because it actually has quite a strong flavor. And the secret, which Bunkle has here of his own making, is mint sauce. It kind of masks that pungency of that the smell is, and it gives more to the flavor in the moment. Young animals.
That's my favorite. Ooh, potatoes. You know, get a little package like that, like we saw. Move a little. This, that. Oh, potato jumped out at me. Oh, would you look at that? I mean, look at it. That looks burnt, which it is. So just pick that off. Here's what you want to do. Grab a hunk of tater. Oh, it comes with bacon. God damn it. Then, when all your friends are all full from all the steak that you've been cooking, this is the secret backup. You can fry this in the morning with eggs and whatever, but right now, I'm just gonna, that makes for the perfect dirt nap. I mean, not like a dirt nap, but wholesale nap. Just passed out.